Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you the ultimate Hazpro tank build. I got to give a shout out to Massa. I first saw this build in action when he jumped in on one of my raid streams. He used this build and we wondered what the hell he was using. He's showing it us. And also Swigs, because Swigs helped me grind for this build and he also uses this build. So thank you. They are the two members of the community that I got this build from. I've just copied it from them and made a slight adjustment with the chill out mask to make it better, I think. So I'm going to be showing you this build today. And what it does is basically 100% hazard protection, so bleed, disorient, burn, everything, but also I guess 61% protection from elites on it. It can go up to 62. You'll see why when we go over the build, but it's absolutely insane. It's the best tank build that I've used for raids. I'm sure you can use it outside of raids as well. So we're going to be showing you some clips of this build today. I'm going to be showing you the build in full as well, and I want you to let me know what you think of it. If you like it, please let me know in the comments if you use it as well, and what sort of tank builds that you use. And if you do put this together and give it a go, let me know what you think. I think it's absolutely awesome. But before we do get into the video and have a look at those clips, please remember to hit like and share on the video, because I really appreciate it. It supports the video and helps it get out there. And before you leave the video today, make sure you come and click on our community link. It's at the top of every video description. We are over 24,000 members now. It's the best division Discord on Discord, so make sure you come and check us out. And as always, I just want to give a shout out to our members. We are 160 plus members now. If you want to support that way, I'm on the road to 200. Come and click join from the channel homepage and register your support that way. Let's see if we can get to 200 members before the end of the year. Thank you. So this is the build I'm going to be taking you through in a few moments time, but first I just wanted to show you some clips. Again, we're going to start off by just looking at the stats. As I said, it is 100% hazard protection. You can see here we got 100% hazard, 100% bleed resistance, 100% blind death resistance, burn resistance, disorient resistance, disrupt resistance, ensnare, poison, and shock resistance as well there. So you got 100% resistance across all of that. And if we go up to protection from elites, it's at 61%. So in a few moments time, I'm going to show you that build and talk you through it, but I just want to show you some clips of this in action. I tested it on the Iron Horse raid the other night. I got a clip from the furnace room and a clip from Williams to show you. Oh, ready on Sea Rocket. I'll try and make him fart. Fart please, Visor. Thank you very much.
Opening Alpha. Parking, so be careful, Cap.
Yeah, copy.
And then I'm ready to go in. So remember, it's all of Alpha and 15 on Charlie when I call.
Opening C.
Now, please.
Legion, come press one of these buttons. That's it. That's right.
Charlie done.
You have water.
Thank you very much.
He's done.
Then we're just going to go round to C to finish it. I'm going to see if I can just stay in the room with this build, because nothing's touching it.
Thought somebody gets blown to bits.
Ready on C?
Not yet.
One more.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yep. Oh.
This is where I need the ramp to be fair.
Doing what it says on the pin so far.
Easy work.
Biggest caps ever seen.
Yeah. I got the first decoy down. Remember, don't heal me. I want to see if I can easily stay alive. I can't.
Yellow flow, that 4-5 euro. Negan, please shoot me out on yellow. Yep.
His poison doesn't even go to my health. Is that because of the 100% hazard? That's
I'm going
easy.
blue.
As you can see in the clips, in the burning hot furnace room, it was hardly touching me. Could have probably done with the Ravenous for a bit more bonus armor. I had the Scorpio equip, but for Williams, I did have the Ravenous to keep on giving me that bonus armor, and Williams was getting nowhere near me, even with the 100% poison resistance that I got. I didn't realize it stopped the poison from ticking down at your health, so that was really good as well. The build is very, very good. I really enjoyed using it. It was great to watch when I saw Massa using it as well, and this is how it's built. If you also want to make this build, it's not too difficult to create, but I'll take you through it now. We're going to start with the specialization, and the reason I use this specialization is just for the extra 10% protection from elite. So it's a survivalist specialization, which gives you the 10% protection from elite as one of the perks, so that's why I've got it. Use any grenade that you want there. The primary weapon, I was switching between the two of them. It was either the Scorpio or the Ravenous. So the Scorpio has obviously got an any sort of tanky or healer build or skill build. It's just great to use for your team as well for all the procs. So you can use a Scorpio there. And with the Ravenous, you're basically just using it to give yourself even more bonus armor. So switch between the two. The secondary weapon doesn't matter. The sidearm doesn't matter. But the build is gonna look like this. You can make it different depending on what pieces you've got. Like, for example, Massa never used a chill out mask. I had one of these in the stash. I've never put it on the build before. It's one of the seasonal event pieces that you get the Slayer, and they gave us a chill out mask last Christmas, so you're actually not able to farm for this right now. So if you don't have one of these, you can just use a Guard piece instead. The only thing is you're not going to get the 2 mod slots that this mask gives you. So one of the reasons I'm up to 61% protection from elite is because of this mask, and it enables me to put 2 mods on it. If you use a normal Guard one, you can only use the 1 mod, which means your protection from elites will be a little bit lower, but it's still going to be very, very good. So with the chill out mask and the Guard, it's given me 5% total armor for having one of those pieces. We've got armor rolled, hazard protection, and then the 2 protection from elites mods on there. I've got 2 maxed out ones at 13%. The chest piece I'm using for this build is a Jarl Gear chest piece. This is a DZ exclusive item, but you can get them out of caches, I believe. I think they sometimes sell them at vendors, like the DZ vendors or the clan vendor. But you can also craft it as well. I actually crafted this item at the crafting bench. 1 piece Jarl is going to give you 10% hazard protection, and then the rolls you want is armor regen, hazard protection, and then again I've got a protection from elite mod on that. The talent on your chest piece is Vanguard, like with most tank builds, especially in the raids. With Vanguard, deploying a shield makes it invulnerable for 5 seconds and grants 45% of your armor as bonus armor to all other allies for 20 seconds, and the cooldown is 25 seconds. So you're forever proccing that bonus armor for you and your team in raids, which is really, really beneficial. The backpack is a Bellstone Armory backpack. For 1 piece Bellstone, I'm getting 1% armor regen to work with the armor regen on the build. And again, you can see the rolls are armor, hazard protection, and armor regen. I've got another protection from elites mod on that, not quite 13%, which is why I could get it up to 62% protection from elites on the build if I did have that, but we're only missing the 1% there. Otherwise it's pretty godly. And the backpack talent that you want is Adrenaline Rush. So whenever you're within 10 meters of an enemy, you gain 20% bonus armor for 5 seconds. This stacks up to 3 times. Now the cooldown is 5 seconds as well. I was thinking about other backpack talents for this when I first saw Adrenaline Rush, but after using it, it's real worthwhile. It works great with the build, and it's great for your survivability. It just makes you that much tankier. I definitely recommend this, but you can think of other talents. I forget which the one is, but there's one talent where enemies shoot your shield, you give bonus armor to your team. There are a few other talents you could use on the back if there's something else you want to go for. The final 3 pieces, and where we get a lot of hazard protection from, which is what I've never thought of, which I thought was quite clever, was the Eclipse Protocol gear set. Use 3 pieces of this, and you can see for 2 pieces you get status effects, which we're not using, but for 3 pieces you get skill ace and 30% hazard protection on the build. Now this is a little bit of a difficult farm in a way. You can craft these pieces again, but you need to get them already with hazard protection or armor regen on them, because you've got to roll off the skill tier for armor as the core attribute. So we've got the holster, the knee pads, and the gloves. Once you've got those, you can roll armor on all 3, and that will complete the build. So obviously you can make builds a little bit different with rolls in different places. With this, to get 100% hazard protection, you do need to have a watch level of 1000, because if we have a quick look on the watch here, if you go to the defensive section, you can see I've got hazard protection there, and because I've got watch level 1000, it's already given me 10% hazard protection. If you don't have the watch level at 1000, you're gonna have to make it up somewhere else to get to the 100%. So maybe on one of these pieces where we've got armor regen, you're gonna, like this knee pad here for example, I would cancel that out for hazard protection if I wasn't at watch level 1000. So tailor it to how your watch level is. But if you do have 1000 watch level, you've already got that 10%, you then just need 5 of these gear pieces with hazard protection on. The rest of them can have armor regen on, and it's as easy as that. The YOL pieces give you 10% hazard protection as well. So if you add that up, it's 30% from the Eclipse protocol, 10% from your watch, which makes 40. You got 10% hazard protection from your roll, which makes 50. So your YOL, that makes 50. And with the 5 pieces with hazard protection on at 10% as well, it makes 100%. And with all that protection from elites as well, it's an incredible build. I really enjoy using it. I'm glad I put this together. I'm going to remake this for my second character as well. The skills that you want to use, obviously you're going to want to use the ballistic shield for most tank builds really, but this is what's going to proc the Vanguard, and the second skill can be whatever you want. I use a striker drone on the furnace room, for example. On Iron Horse, I'll use a decoy on boss 3. I'll use a revive hive when I'm doing key tank on Morozova. But you can switch the skills out however you want, and you just want to use that shield. And that does bring us to the end of this build video today. I hope you enjoyed the build as much as I do if you put it together. It's really, really good. If you've not tried this tank build before, I highly recommend you put it together and give it a go. I think it's incredible. It's a great Hazpro tank build. It's probably the best one that I've personally used. So that is it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what other tank builds you guys use in the comments as well. I'd appreciate it. Give me some more ideas to farm some more builds. But we're going to finish it there. Don't forget to hit like and share on the video to support it if you've enjoyed it today. Subscribe if you're new here for more content from me. And as I said at the start of the video, the most important thing to do now is come and check out our community. It's at the top. It was linked at the top of the video description. We'll see you in there. Thank you for watching this today. Stay safe and peace out.